Welcome to RPG Capper, the channel where we cap RPGs of various design. Coming to you from a distance from the soda dimension where the ball caps live and the CO2 bubbles never stop rising. Now you're probably wondering, why am I over there? I mean, why am I not much more closer to the camera? Well, today's April Fool's Day, everybody. And you're probably wondering what this cap has in store for you on this strange and twisted day. Well, why don't we take a look? Well, what do we have here? We have our logo for the MSX home computer. I just wonder what we're going to be playing today on this. Why don't we just take another closer look? Okay, get the limbs out. Haha, April Fool, everybody. We're playing Hydlide again, only this time it's for the MSX2 home computer. Now, you're all probably wondering, wait, I was like, you want to play Hydlide? I mean, you played this game back in January as part of Jankuary, and you were pretty much suffering the whole way through. Well, yes, for the Nintendo version that is. But the MSX2 version, well, it's a bit of a different format here. Aside from the fact that it's on the MSX2, but it has its own little charm that actually doesn't seem to make it as bad as the NES version, but I'll let that be up to you to see. Alright, let's get right back into our screen here. Oh, and by the way, I can only play this game on a respective MSX page full screen. As I'm playing this game on full screen, I cannot interact with the chat window. So, I'm sure there will be a few rapscallions who are going to come into my chat window today just to do all sorts of crazy and wacky stuff on this foolish day of April's. Well, just to make sure, you guys can act a bunch of wackos all you want today. But there are still house rules here that you still need to follow, so don't get any ideas while I'm playing the game that can, and I mean, when I say don't get any ideas, don't get any ideas that can legitimately break the rules of this stream here. There are limitations. But without further ado, let's get back into the game, and I will take frequent pauses from this game just to check to see if there are any people that will come into the chat room. Oh, another thing, we had a few new followers the other day. I think I already mentioned Leo Grimm and Jocelyn Sauce for their follow, so thank you very much. And Zero Lack, thank you also for your follow. Now, let's get back into it. Wait a minute. Hit space key. So why don't we just take a look at what's going on here. Key functions, space, defend, /attack, change, enter, hold, WR, memory, data, save, load. So these are all the main controls here. Pay no mind to the escape command. That's something we're not really going to be looking into. Legends of Hydlide and Fairyland, another dimensional space, where Jewel kept the kingdom in peace, but the jewels were stolen, and Veralis woke from sleep. Veralis made Anne into fairies. Oh no! Whatever shall we do in Fairyland? A man called Jim, who could not endure to see people torture, decided to exterminate the devil. He tried to attack the monsters to re-establish the kingdom. Push space key. And there you have the deep lore of Hydlide in a nutshell. So as you can see, its format is similar to that of the NES version in a way, but with prettier graphics and a little variation from the NES tune that it doesn't have the infamous Indiana Jones rip-off tune that that some of you who play the NES version are accustomed to. No, this version has its own little tune, even though it's overly repetitive, but I'm asking well, more likely, I'm imploring for everyone to pay it no mind while we focus on the actual game itself. The format is still... The structural format of the game is still similar to that of the NES version. The only difference is we cannot use magic in this game. Instead, it's just going to be the matter of just physically attacking enemies by bumping into them while having an attack command established, or we can pretty much attack offensively or defensively. Now, the capping is the same. Jim the Knight here can go from level 1 all the way to a cap of level 9. And as he attacks monsters, he collects experience points, which will be represented by the XP meter there, with all progression in that little yellow bar that you see. That yellow bar will grow bigger as Jim defeats monsters and earns more experience points. The strength meter, representing the light blue bar, represents the attack strength that Jim will have versus monsters. And depending upon his strength, depending upon the strength meter in question here, he can pretty much inflict lesser hits against the enemy in order to defeat them. But that can also be bolstered by if he were to get his hands on a legendary sword. So the strength has a level from 1 to 10, and our current level will be represented by the life meter in green, and it will turn red whenever Jim takes damage from monsters. And once the life meter turns completely red, he's dead, as you can see. So the leveling system is similar to that of the NES version. Jim starts at level 1 and he can level all the way up to level 9. Level 9 is the cap. The strength meter is the only meter that can go all the way up to level 10. And every tick on that progression bar represents one full level. Aside from the final tick, which is only relevant for the strength meter. Everything else is like levels 1 for 9. And enemy names and their life meter is also represented in the bottom right corner of the screen. Key items will appear at the bottom of the screen, and you'll also see the current stance of Jim the Knight, whether he'll be in attack or defense mode. You have to press for the MSX computer. You have to press the space bar in order to attack, and you have to hold down the space bar in order to maintain your attack position. But remember, when Jim's in attack mode, his defense is cut in half. But when he's in defense, when in attack mode, his defense is cut in half. But if he's in defense, holy crap, I can't talk. If he's in attack mode, his defense is cut in half. But if he's in defense mode, he will maintain full defense stats, but his attack will be cut in half. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell in terms of the format of the game. Now remember, as you can see, it is still the same quest. Princess Anne has been transformed into 3 different fairies, and it's our job as the knight to wander around Fairyland to find the three fairies that represent the 3 split, the 3. How do I want to put this? The 3 divided souls of Princess Anne, if that makes any sense. But then again, it's a 1980s game, so logic doesn't really fall into play here. All that really matters is the evil demon Viralis has been woken up from his sleep after the jewels of the kingdom were stolen by a malevolent entity. And now Viralis is now laying siege to all Fairyland. He split Princess Anne into 3 fairies, and it's our job as Jim the Knight to find the 3 fairies and the jewels, defeat the demon Viralis, and restore our peace to Fairyland. Okay, so without further ado, let's get on with the game. Okay, I'm moving around. Now, it is still pretty much the same process. The slimes will only let me level up to a maximum of 3. Oop. And I have to be very careful because it's very easy to get killed in this game. Shit. Okay, see, that's how easy it is to get hit. And remember, for Jim to restore his life, he has to be out on the open like this and stand still while his life bar recovers. But we can't just do this forever. We do need We do need to attack the monsters, level up. So this is a good grind spot for me, but I have to be very careful with how I engage the enemies, because it's very easy to get killed. Anyone who's seen the NES Hydlide stream knows exactly what I'm talking about, and the MSX version is clearly no different. You have to fight strategically. Shit. Okay, see, that's what happens. You take your eye off the ball, the enemy will take advantage. Nope. I let myself get boxed in like that. Whoop, see? Now we've taken too much damage, so Jim has to go into a safe zone like this to recover. Now there's also... Now the first fairy is also located in here, but we're not ready to collect the fairy just yet. We need to power up Jim a bit. And remember, since the game does not have any magic to it, we have to resort to using nothing but physical melee bump attacks in order to attack the enemy. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Yep. Okay, do not want to be reckless here. We don't want to do enemies head on unless we're in defense position. Please do not mind the music. It is repetitive, but that seems to be what the developers were aiming at. I'm not sure. I just don't think they hired any good composers at the time. They put on longer pieces, or maybe a memory limitation issue, who knows. But I had to turn down the volume. Shit. Okay, I'm already fully healed. It does take a while to level up, unfortunately, at this stage in the game, but it's necessary evil if we want to make Jim nice and powerful to take on the demon Viralis. Careful now. Now, I could go fight the kobolds in the forest since they take less hits to defeat than the slimes, since slimes take 3 full hits to destroy. But slimes are more plentiful. If I can funnel some enemies, that would be fantastic. Nope. They turn direction. You don't want to rest on your laurels. These enemies are smarter than they look. Oh. Got a little reckless there. Okay, we're back to full health for the time being. And the enemies constantly respawn. Nope. Okay, we're almost at the next level, but we have to be very careful because it's easy to get offed. Okay, just a bit more. Okay, there we go. So we have our first level up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a save. Now, what I want to do right now is check to see, do we have anybody else in screen? Okay, we have one person who just came in. So hello to the person that came in. We're playing April Fool Hydlide for the MSX2 home computer. And I have to stand all the way back here in a distance in order to make this window fit onto the screen. So, I'm going to get back to the game. Remember, once I'm playing, I can only play this game full screen. And when it's full screen, I cannot see the chat window. So I'm going to be checking, but I will be checking in periodically to see how things are. So, let's get back into it. Okay. So now we're in level 2. So it now only takes 2 hits to kill a slime, and we can still collect experience. So it's a little bit easier now to face these slimes. But we still cannot be reckless, since these guys can still finish us off in a jiffy. Okay, so leveling is a little bit more easier now and faster now that we're at level 2, but again, don't rest on your laurels because they can kill you. And look, and as you can see, our strength meter and our XP meter had went up. And our strength meter and our hit point, and our life meter that is, had went up by an extra tick. And it will go up again once we fill up our XP meter. Hang on. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So basically, each tick of the XP meter is supposed to represent 10 experience points, give or take. And every time you get 100 experience points, you level up. But as your levels go higher, the weaker enemies will stop giving you XP, and you need to move on to a different area of the map in order to collect better experience points. And some of the later enemies are not going to be as forgiving or lenient as these slimes here. We will need to change spots. Okay, just loop around and take out each slime as it comes on screen. Oops. Yeah, gotta be careful. Oops. Got a little reckless there. That's what happens when you get a little too hog wild on the enemy melee. Whoops. Okay, we're just about to level up. There we go. Oh. Oh, no, you don't. You let me have this moment. Okay, we're gonna save. And hang on, just pause the music. Okay, we're back here. Alright, and let's just check to see how things are going in the chat room. No. Okay, back we go. Okay, so we're now at level 3. So now we need to switch up. We need to switch up our strategy here because, as you can see, we can destroy the enemies and we can destroy the slimes in one hit, but they don't give me experience points anymore. So we need to switch locations and determine who else we can fight. So here are these ropers. Now, if you remember correctly from the NES stream, we switched around to fighting them. We switched around to fighting them in order to continue the leveling process. But considering that our movements are limited inside this maze, we have to stay out here and pick them off as they come around. And these kobolds they are beginner level enemies and they will not give me XP. And I don't care. I only wanted the slimes for the first couple levels. Okay, I cannot catch them, so I have to be... Okay, so we're gonna... Yeah, the kobolds can kick my ass too if I'm not careful. And the ropers in the maze take 3 full hits right now. But that's fine. As long as I remain in attack mode. Otherwise they'll take double that. Otherwise it'll be twice the hits needed in order to destroy them. And I have no intention of going into defense mode full stop until I get to level 7. Although level 6 might be partial. Oops. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to that one, so I gotta heal up out here. Okay. That roper sure timed his hit pretty well. But every enemy has a specific predictable pattern, so I also gotta make sure that I don't get reckless here either, because it is very easy to get killed, as stated before. Come at me. Gonna make calamari out of you guys. There we go. Oops. That's right, just keep coming my... Damn it! Okay. Minor setback. God, I hear you, stupid kobold. These kobolds are trolls now. Oh, got him. Oops. Yeah, do not, because remember when the kobolds run into another enemy, they will change course. Okay. Now I know this is tedious, but this is honestly the best way right now to grind up Jim the Knight here. And the enemies can fit. Okay, I'm really starting to sound like a broken record over the whole the enemies can kill you very quickly. When in a dead end, you gotta switch to defense mode. Keeping up. Again with this BS. Get out of here, just leave me alone. As long as they keep funneling into my direction, I wouldn't have to worry about anything, but that desire to press your luck by going into the maze is always there. But that is a foolish decision to make. It's very easy to get surrounded in there. Okay, let's keep out on this here. Hey, I want that extra XP. Nope, he didn't reverse course. Okay, I'm close to a level up. I don't want to get killed. Okay. Get out of here, slime. We don't need you. Alright. Okay, they're coming on more frequently. That's good. Almost at the next level. So we're almost at level 4. There we go. We're at level 4. So we're going to save. Now I'm going to check this. Okay. Everything seems to be nice and peaceful over here. Let's get back into the game. Okay, so now it only takes 2 hits to kill these ropers instead of 3. But they could still dish out serious damage to me. But thankfully the grinding will not be as excessive as it was before. Nope, just keep funneling them in. So we're going to be going up to level 5 by staying over in this area. Damn it! No, you get back here. Okay, managed to pick him off. Okay. Oh. Now the temptation is always there to chase after these ropers, but it is a fool's move because you can get easily surrounded in this maze. You want to make sure you're at the proper level before you can start chasing off against the enemies in here. Okay. So we have 40 XP. Oops. 41 or 42, depending upon... Kobolds will be kobolds. Can I... nope, I have to... Okay. Gotta be very careful here. We're gonna have to continue making calamari until level 5. Filling up that XP meter just a little bit at a time. See, it happened again. Just let myself get reckless. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. Almost at level 5. Oh, okay, that was dangerous. Oops. Yep. Don't want to play fuck around and find out with these ropers in the maze here. You have to stay where it's nice and safe so you can pick them off from a distance. I know this is monotonous and tedious, but this is a good strategy to help get Jim leveled up here. And besides, we're almost done getting Jim up to level 5, so after we're done with this, we can switch spots. And the cap is level 9. Let's not forget. Come on, let's get on with it. Yep, just keep on coming. That's how I like it. As long as there we go. Okay, so now we're at level 5. Checking the room. Okay, everything's good over here. Back in we go. Okay, so now that Jim's at level 5 here. Oops. Okay, just had to do a quick count of the ticks on the life meter. Okay, so let's see where else we can go right now. We can't get into that hole because it's very dark in there, but I can give a demonstration. So as you can see, halls are dark. We need the lantern. There's the graveyard with the grape-flavored zombies as before. Okay, so now would be a pretty good time to go fight the vampire, but I do not have the cross, so I have to go get it first. There's the cross. First item acquired in the game. So we're going to need to use this in order to take out the vampire and get ourselves that lantern back. So first we're going to save. Vampire dispatched. On to... Now let's collect our reward. We got ourselves the lantern. Second item acquired. Okay. So there goes the first boss of the game. We save. And now we are gonna see where else we can go. So now we have the lantern. We can enter the holes. And... I'm gonna see what I can do about these grape-flavored zombies here. We also need to collect the shield as well, and we haven't found any of the fairies yet. Or maybe I could still just go in here. Okay, first let's just save. Okay, they come fast and hard for me, and I have to work all the way around here just to get to that chest. Got the sword. Now can I get out of here in one piece? Nope, I have to... They surrounded me. Okay. Let's load our progress and try again. Let's try that again. But I want that sword so it'll be easier for me to kill those zombies in the grave. Okay, got that. Stop chasing me. Let me get out of here in one piece. Alright, we got the sword. Let's get back to our safe zone. This is the safe zone. Alright, we got that. Let's save the game. I'm gonna do one more save for good measure. Okay, here we are, back in the zombies. So let's see about getting some... Oops. Yeah, I gotta be careful. They can definitely dish out some very, very bad damage to me. And after I deal with the zombies, then... Okay, then after that, the next octopi that we face will give us all the experience we need to cap. Okay, now let me see how I can funnel these zombies here. Guess this would be a good funnel spot. But we'll see. Okay, we're making some pretty good progress here, but we shouldn't rest Nope, we shouldn't rest on our laurels. The moment we take our eye off the ball, we take a lot of damage. Now I could get some more stuff like this legendary shield, but I do want Jim leveled up. Leveling up is the only part of the game that is very tedious, but necessary. But as long as I have a good strategy for it, it shouldn't take too long. And then once we're finished with the level capping, it's just a matter of scavenger hunting. Whoops. Oh yeah, those zombos do not fuck around. You know the temptation to grind as fast as you can is always there, but again, that's a fool's move in this game. You really need to keep your eyes open with how the enemies change direction and attack you. Come on at me. Alright. Getting rid of this slime here, because I think that slime's starting to bother me a bit. Okay, let's try it again with... Let's try funneling them. Stay between these two gravestones. Faster we can dispense of these zombies, faster we can level up, and faster we can get the hell out of here. Oops. Gotta be careful. Whoop, that zombie took a big chunk out of me. Oops. Yeah, I do not want to... Gotta be careful here now, so... we take too much damage, we're gonna have to beat feet into the empty grove. That's the end of another. That's the end of more zombos, but we're still ways off to the next level. Once we get to level 6, we don't have to worry about fighting zombies in here for XP anymore. We'll be... And of course, all enemies are segregated to their respective land tiles, so the zombies will not leave the brown dirt areas of the cemetery. Okay, they're not coming around as often as I expected them to, but... Okay, we need some... Okay, that zombie took a big chunk out of me on that one. Whoops! Wow, that was seriously close. I'm gonna have to stay over here now. So let's take a look. We are currently at level 5. 3 items acquired: the cross, the lantern, and the great sword. The sword boosts up our strength level by 1, and our strength can go up to a maximum of 10 in this game, not 9 as indicated for life. We cap at level 9 for life. Okay, we're back. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, looks like we're back on track. Okay, we're making good progress. But we still need to level up to 6. Come my way already. Oops. Gotta be careful. Okay, we're gonna have to move off. We're gonna have to move off the dirt tile and recover Jim here. Looks like he has 88 out of 100 experience points in order to level up to 6. Okay, we're back up to... Okay, life meter's back to full. Let's get back into the action. Okay. Get rid of this lone slime here. Okay, we should be on the verge of leveling up. There we go. Okay, so now we're at level 6. Save. Let's check how things are going in here. We're going okay. Alright. Save again. Okay, so now we're at level 6. So now... And I'm being attacked by a swarm of wasps. Yeah, let's not... Damn it! I just... Okay, now let's try this again. Okay, well the wasps won't give us any XP, so we're gonna need to move on to the next area. Okay, our business in the cemetery is done for the time being, but we need to get some... Oh, now we're dealing with some new enemies here. We're dealing with the hypers. And goblins. But with our great sword, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, provided that we don't get too reckless with the leveling process. And it looks like leveling is not going to be too much of an issue now. So we're at level 6. So at level 6, the goblins and the hypers come out and replace the kobolds and the slimes. But they will hit hard as well, so we will need to go back into the safe zone before we resume more of our leveling. Let's have Jim just rest up a bit and get back into the action. Okay, let's clear out this screen of slimes and deal with the hypers. Let's make some more calamari. And since we have the sword, it's not too hard to destroy them in one hit, but they can hit me pretty hard too. And fighting these guys in defense mode is not recommended at this point, but that's okay. Let's just go back here, rest up a bit. We're almost at level 7. Okay, took a big chunk of damage from that one. Let's rest up. I know I'm on the verge of leveling up, but I don't want to play fuck around and find out. This game can off you very quickly, as stated before. Okay, I think we're safe now. Let's try again. There we go. Alright, now we're at level... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we are now at level 7, so we're gonna save. Okay, everything's good in the room. Let's go back to here. And we can continue gaining experience from the hypers. Now our XP meter is filling up much faster than before. So we do not have to worry about dealing with monsters giving us just ship experience every single time now. It's not like, remember, it was only at the beginning of the game that we barely get any experience just to get to the next level, but now we're getting experience like crazy, and I like it. Oops, almost got surrounded. You don't want that happening. Alright, back to full health. Back we go. Okay, back we go to here to heal up again. See how much these enemies really piss me off, but no, but you know what? That's actually kind of my fault, because I haven't acquired the shield, and I need the shield in order to reduce the amount of HP damage. And I recover much more faster when I'm on the grass rather than on the dirt. So that's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're going to do in this case. I do need to collect that shield. So we're going to go over here. We're going to save. And now we're going to try and get ourselves that shield. Because the Lady Knights here carry it. Got it. Alright, let's get out of here and recover. Let's just go over here for the time being. We're not going to go inside that hole because that'll eject us into the channel. And there are electric eels in there that'll zap us good. So we're going to save because we collected a new item. So now this will help increase our defense just a little bit more. Take out one scorpion, but scorpions hit too hard, so I do not want to deal this. But this is also a good area to take out hypers, so we're going to also focus on these guys as well. And I get hit. Okay, I'm getting hit too many times. And I nearly got destroyed. Okay, this is a bit of a pickle. Okay. A serious pickle here. I wonder if this is a safe spot for me, but I'm not too sure. Okay, we're fully recovered now. Okay, we're making good strides again. And I get hit. And I get hit again. These guys can change their direction on the fly, and it's not always gonna look... Remember, fighting these guys will not always work in your favor, so... Gotta be careful. And once again I get hit. There we go. And... Let's see if I'll recover any better over here. So currently Jim's at level 7 and the cap is level 9. Okay, so we do have slimes coming down in this spot. And we are being dealt with. I love this game. Seriously love it. Kicking my ass like there's no tomorrow. Okay. I mean, I could try my hands with the scorpions, but the scorpions give me even bigger damage than these hypers. Okay. And the goblin hit me pretty hard. Lovely. Okay, but we're almost at the next level, so it's not too bad in terms of progress here. Well, I'm not too worried about the slimes. The slimes are nothing out. Okay, we're back to full. Again. Okay, so the goblins cannot come onto dirt spots. That's good to know. But I would like another level up at some point. Damn it! Damn it! Almost at level up. Got it. Okay, so now we've leveled up to 8. One more level to go before cap. Okay, so they're gonna come over here and give me a hard time now. Okay, never mind. We're now at the next level. So let's save. Check the room. Okay, back we go. Okay, so let's see how things are gonna go this time. So we're still gonna get experience points. Build out that XP meter. Even away with the shield, we're still taking big chunks of damage. Rest up over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we are at level 8, so we are just about done with Jim's leveling. Now, I could seriously try against the Scorpions. And the Scorpions do provide some decent experience as well, but they will hit even harder than the Hypers and the Goblins. So we have to... Wow, that really did take a bit. And I have... Damn it, stop following me. And we still only have our 4 items here. We still need to collect more items. We still have to collect the jewels. We still got to collect the fairies. Because once we're done leveling up Jim to cap, we have to start scavenger hunting. Oh my... This game is being a massive pain in the ass now. Shit. Okay. Back we go. We're getting a little reckless again. As much as I want to fight those Scorpions, it's not worth it. Alright, let's move on. Goblins and Hypers. Goblins and Hypers. It's going to be Goblins and Hypers every single bloody time. Okay, I think this is a good safe spot to be in. Oh my god, this game. This game. Alright, we're gonna continue. Okay, maybe I might even have to consider changing my surroundings if this is how it's gonna be. But it's a little dangerous to cross this desert, but... At least this game lets you save whenever you want, and wherever you want. So it is a big plus. Okay, just about. Okay, let's make a break for the hole. Okay. Alright, we're back here. And they still make short work out of me. Well, let's see how much I can destroy before I have to go rest up in the grove again. Because I really want to get Jim to cap here. Okay, as long as I keep that one slime on screen, fighting these hypers isn't too bad. Oh, crap. Okay, gotta go back into the... Gotta go rest up in the grove again. So we have, looks like 59 out of 100 experience points. Rest up, then get back into the action. One major boss down. Okay, we're all rested up now. Let's deal with... I'm gonna go back up here. Since there's only one slime there, I can just exploit one hyper at a time on screen. So I'm not surrounded by other hypers. This is going to be a long grinding session, I just know it. Okay. Oops. Too easy to get reckless in this game. Fuck. Okay, back to full, but let's keep it that way, if possible. See, once again, they pretty much take a chomp out of me. But we're almost at the next level. Okay, nearly there. You stand still. There we go. Okay, let's go and restore our life while we... Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's save. Okay, everything's okay in the room. Okay, now let's test to see that we're not making any more XP from these hypers here. Okay, I gotta be up here because this is the only safe spot. Okay, I'm not making any more XP from these guys. And as you can see, the strength meter is at level 10, which is the only meter that can go up to level 10. So, since I'm not making any more XP from these hypers here, I am going to have to declare this game capped. So just give me a quick moment here while Jim recovers. And let's bring up our classic cap screen. There. We are now capped at level 9 in Hydlide for the MSX2. Let's get right back into the adventure now, and now let's finish up the rest of the game and put this game to bed, that is. Okay. So Jim's now reached his maximum level. He's got the sword and his shield, so he's good for armor. Now we need to collect the rest of the items around the game. So, as you can see, we still have not collected all the treasures, so what we need to do first is go back into the Roper's land maze. Okay, we gotta go this way. Got the lamp. To reveal... Not the... No, the pot, not the lamp. Even though that does look like a genie lamp. Okay, yeah. And... the blocked off wall has been put down so I can access this hole. Alright. No, nothing in this chest. Nothing in that chest either. Nothing in here. And I can remain in defense mode so I won't take as much damage. Got the key. So this will allow me to unlock the... This will allow me to unlock locked chests. Okay, so now we are going out this way. Okay, well I do need to cross the desert again. Go in here. And we should be able to find a jewel. Okay, one of the jewels of Fairyland have been procured. So, this is a key item. Okay, so we gotta remain in defense mode so we can pick off all these armored knights effectively. Okay, so that's done. Alright. Let's go back to our little grove. Save progress. Now let's rescue some fairies, since we haven't done that yet. Nope, nothing in here, nothing in here. Supposed to be a fairy in this screen. I know these trees have a fairy. Gotcha. Okay, saving the progress. So we have one fairy and one jewel collected. So we've got 2 more fairies and 2 more jewels to go. Now let's see where we're gonna go. Okay, we haven't unlocked that chest yet. But I gotta remain in defense. Okay, I have to move around this time to access that chest. Since some... Gotta remain in defense mode so the zombies do not take too much of a chunk out of me. Got the second jewel. Okay. 2 jewels procured. So we now need to go find our next fairy. So next fairy's this way. Okay. First I'm gonna save. Thankfully these trees don't give you damage like they do in the NES version of the game. I thought that was annoying as fuck. But there is definitely another fairy in here. Okay, second fairy acquired. Okay, we're gonna save. Check the room. Alright, everything's good over here. Alright. Okay, now for the third fairy that's in possession by the 2 wizards. This one's a little bit tricky because we don't use magic to get rid of the wizards this time. We have to rely upon melee. But the wizards this time around will... There's a specific trick you have to execute in order to get the wizards to cough up that fairy. So, in absence of magic, you need to let the wizards beat your ass around for a bit before you can destroy them enough that they'll release the fairy, as strange as that sounds. And I'll have to demonstrate a little bit later. Well, not a little bit, well, just a little bit later. Okay. Everything around here has more or less been acquired. Okay, hang on a minute. It looks like we are going to have to go into the river channel after all. Because, due to the absence of magic. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not too worried. We can still do this. Okay, so let's go this way. We're gonna go this way now. Okay, so we have to go into this river channel right here. So first I'm gonna save. Okay. So we got electric eels around, but we will need to exit in the spot where the wizards are. So I guess we gotta go down this way. Okay. Okay, so here are where the wizards are. Now, I gotta let these guys hit me for... I gotta take 5 fireball hits before I am allowed to destroy a wizard and take the ferry. It's a very stupid mechanic this game has, but alas, that's just the way it is. So that's 1 hit. Two hits. Three hits, 4 hits. Okay, 1 more hit, and that should be it. Good. Okay, so now I should be able to claim the ferry. There. So now we have 3 ferries. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we only have a couple more items to get. We do need to collect the 3rd jewel and the jar of medicine. Okay, so getting rid of the dragon might be problematic. But we can still strike it. Okay, so I better rest up. I guess I'm gonna save, because I don't want to lose all that progress. Okay, striking the dragon when we're good enough. Okay, that's the end of the dragon. You get a little bit of XP from the dragon, but don't let that fool you. We are capped. So I also want to make sure that I'm at full health before I enter the castle. And unlike the NES version, we do not burn a bush. We have to look for a secret entrance. Okay, so okay, let's try that again. There we go. Okay, we got some green knights. And I'm getting pounded. That's why you don't want to let yourself get surrounded. Okay, so now we're inside deep within Veralis' throne room here. And we're dead. Thankfully, we can restore our progress. This time we gotta be a little bit more careful. Damn it. Okay, I gotta break that gravestone again. Nope. Okay, we need another do-over. Okay, let's try this again. Damn it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna save and I'm gonna continue on like as like this. Good thing Jim can move diagonally. Okay, broke the gravestone, so that should drain all the water in the channel. Oh, no, you don't. You leave me alone. Get me out of here. There we go. All the... Let's just recover Jim from all that. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, anyways, let's get out into the channel, collect this. Got the third jewel. 3 fairies and 3 jewels acquired. Now, the only thing that's left to collect is the medicine. And we have the jar of medicine. So now that is... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10. All 10 items and 3 fairies. So we're now finished. So now we need to restore our life here to full. Re-enter the castle. So let's save. Okay, so all that's left to do now is face off against Varalis and end this game. Okay, so since Jim took a bit of damage from those Green Knights, we have to have him recover before we have him go into the next throne room in order to confront Varalis. So for first I'm gonna save. Let's see if anybody else has come in. Nope, we're good. We're good with our current views. So let's get back into this. And of course the Green Knights will not come into my spot. But we do have to wait a while for our life meter to get back up to full. But it's necessary before we can face off against the final boss of the game. Three jewels and 3 fairies will reveal Varalis the demon. Okay, there we go. So we're going to save. And take care of Varalis here. And we do not have any magic, so we have to do this the hard way. Okay, and Varalis takes a big chunk out of us, and we are going to have to come back in here and keep... But we have to remain in defense mode as we confront Varalis, because going into attack mode, he can finish us off in 2 hits flat. Now, we do have a jar of recovery medicine, but we don't want to abuse it. Okay, it does take a day. Takes quite a daggone long time just to get Jim back up to full, but Jim can recover, but Varalis can't. Let's keep that in mind. So any life we take off of Varalis the demon, that stays off. Sword, shield, lantern, cross, medicine, pot, key, 3 jewels, 3 fairies. Yep, we're good. Gonna save again. Okay, we're good. Now we're gonna have to recover. Now we had to sacrifice a jar of medicine, but you know what? At least we were able to take some more damage off Viralis. Hope everyone else is enjoying their April Fool's Day. I hope you guys didn't get suckered in with too many fake news stories today. I will admit there were a couple news stories that I thought were authentic and they got me good. But April Fool will be April Fool. Also, we're going to be also looking at seeing what we're going to be replacing as our next action RPG after this game is done. We are going back into Final Fantasy for our next session this coming Thursday, but the session after that, you'll see. Oops, I actually want to save my progress again, just in case. Could not kill him in time. Alright, well, thank goodness for... At least we can at least restore our progress. Alright, this time we were successful. Viralis has been destroyed. The fairies cheer my victory. And now we bring the fairies back into the middle of the throne room and see what becomes of them. Oh look, and now the fairies have become Princess Anne once more. Congratulations! We win. The princess gives our hero a cute little kiss. Hero blushes, and that's it. That's it for Hydlide for the MSX. Honestly, even though this is not much of an ending, compared to the NES version where she just bows to the camera, this one I find a little bit more preferable. Okay. So, that, my friends, is Hydlide for... That, my friends, is Hydlide for the MSX. Okay, so let's just go back to the regular bubble screen then. Okay, we're still here in the distance. And we're probably just going to stay here for the remainder of this stream, but that's fine. Anyways, thanks to everyone for coming out to today's April Fool's stream. And join me again this Thursday as we resume Final Fantasy for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I sure hope you enjoyed this little soiree through Fairyland, and for that I am going to now say, see you all next stream. Take care and have a good one.